See, today we are in the Boeing 757. Let's go ahead and get some preliminary information out of the way. Ground information, fuel trucks, GPU, LSU, gate config. Well, we don't need ACU. Today's specs for the flight plan are, let's see, 24,000. Let's just go 25,000. We're going maxed out plane 175, I think. 170 is the max. Cargo weight, let's go ahead and take a look at our takeoff weight. Takeoff weight is 204, so let's go ahead and increase that by 5,000. Let's go 11,000. Oh, let's go 15,000. $206, I'm good with that. Fuel, already got that. We just need to open up the airplane. Forward, aft, ground, and let's go ahead and start loading the airplane. While that is happening, welcome everybody, welcome. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate everybody stopping by. See, alright, so let's go ahead and get the FMC loaded up here. Have a GPS position of that. Reference is KSDF. The stream's going alright, Anthony. Ron, welcome, man. Shout out to you. Ron Terezzo. Ron, I tried to get your flight list that you wanted, and your previous thing that you sent me is completely blocked. So anything you sent me on your other account, I'm not able to see it anymore. Let's see, KMCO. We're going to be American Airlines 12221 today, or shit, 1221. Let's see, activate. Looks like we're already done loading, so we can go ahead and get some perf information in there. Alternate is 6.5. Cost index of 54. Cruising altitude 35,000. Takeoff parameters, flaps 5. Takeoff thrust, center of gravity 3.7. Let's go ahead and put that down. Alright, we'll adjust when I can get hydraulics on. Am I able to? Yeah, we are. 3.7. Alright, no positions shift. Go ahead and get VREFs in. Execute. Let's go ahead and pre-departure. See, flight level squawk 4. 14. 72. One 472. Approve route. Federas 5. Ohagi for the transition, and let's go ahead and list it in for the Atus. 118.725.
Operate transponder in mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact, you have information echo. Advise on initial contact, you have information echo. Stand for airport ADA's information echo 2356 Zulu. Web 300 at Niner. Visibility 10. Ceiling 8000 broken. 9000 overcast. Temperature 12. Dew point -1. Altimeter 3022. Landing and departing runways 35 left and 35 right. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches and departures runways in use. Nurses to airmen. Hazardous weather information for
additional
Stanford
info,
Airport
expect
available
35
on
right for
request.
departure.
Pre-departure clearances
Alright,
are available.
execute.
UPS
Let's go
aircraft
ahead,
reports
put in
preferred
our
runway on
route
initial contact.
information.
Read back, I'll hold short instruction.
Alright, tower 124, 200. Alright, let me get back to some comments here. Zachary, thanks for the like. Ali, thanks for the follow. Welcome back. J-Bads, thanks for the like. Anthony, thanks for the like. Sunga, thanks for the like as well. Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate the support and welcome back again. We are flying from KSDF to Orlando International on the American Airlines 1221. We are flying in the 757 today. And I'm just entering in the last bit of the flight information. Everything is looking good so far. Our next waypoint is Atlanta. And after that, we're going to Waylet. And then from there, we're going to US. And then direct to OTK. And then from there, we're going to Orlando. Let's go ahead and execute that. Put in our planned arrival. Looks like we're coming on the Piglet 6 star. Transition OTK. We'll wait on the runway. Alright, so let's take a quick look at our route here. Get rid of that disco. And it pretty much sets us up for the vectors. Alright, execute. Let's go ahead and put that to map. Set up our weather real quick. Up 3 or 4 degrees. Weather can come on. Alright. Good with that aspect. Our perf info is correct. Route, climb, cruise. Cruise altitude is 350. And we're good to go. Alright, let me pull up some airport information here. Avitab airports. KSDF. Shit, I can't spell tonight. Louisville. Airport elevation 500 feet. We already got weather information. Let's go ahead and put in our altimeter 3022. Go ahead, put that on to the other side. Alright, let's bring up a map of the airport. Parking. And let's also bring up our departure. On the Fedra 5, RNAV. Okay. 35 right, so we need to push back to that other side. Whew. This looks like a hell of a maze. No, we'll push out and then go down this way. Alright. Call for pushback.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Yeah, I will.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Alright, so we got our pre-departure clearance, call sign American Airlines 1221, squawk 1472, flight level 35, departure KSDF, arrival KMCO, equipment is a B752, approved route is the Fedra 5 to the Ohagi transition, then direct to ATL wallet, yes, OTK, and then our arrival star is Piglet 6, departure frequency info 132.325, altitude restrictions maintain, it didn't say, expect 350 after 10 minutes after departure. RNAV departures are runway dependent, confirm first with RNAV fix with tower prior to departure.
All doors and
Additional
hatches
information,
are closed,
expect runway
ready to
35
connect.
right for departure, push and start, pilot's discretion, contact Louisville Tower on 124200, holding short of TWYH with current ATIS unless you have questions regarding your clearance. Altimeter 3022. Alright. Short of H. Okay, so I guess they want me to go down to the other side. Let's go ahead and modify our pushback real quick. Well, I don't think we can do that.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, so APU is on and taken over. Let's go ahead and turn on the rest of our fuel. Emergency is already on. We are good with that. Lights can come on. Tail light logo can come on. Wing. Let's go ahead and set that up. We have our altimeter in. Smoking can go on. Seatbelts can go on. Let's turn our ignitions to auto. Window heats can come on now. And it looks like the rest is set up and ready to go for pushback. Alright. So now that is done. Let's go ahead and push back. Park and brake release.
Starting pushback, and you may start.
Do you use SimBrief for your planning? Yes, I do. I use SimBrief for pretty much every flight. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that engine number 2 fired up. Turn off packs. Alright. There we go there. Pushing back. So instead of just modifying the pushback route, I'm just going to make a UE and, you know, go the opposite way. Do I use Active Sky? No, I do not. The only plugin that I have for any weather type stuff is Ultra Weather for X-Plane, and that just modifies the textures of the cloud. Everything else is stock X-Plane weather and stuff like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and start engine 1. Alright! Mohammed, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. George, thanks for the like. Erickson, thanks for the like.
With you, final 35 left, 14 miles out. UPS 52 heavy, Louisville Tower, wind 300 at 5, runway 35 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 35 left, UPS 52 heavy.
Set parking brake.
Oh man. Need to close up the doors. That's not good. Close all. Ground. Gate config. I can go back. Alright. Park and brake is set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Let's go ahead and turn packs on. Fuel system pressure. Not sure what's causing that, but let's cancel that. Disconnect. Let's go ahead and put taxi lights on. Turn up all the rest of the instrument lights, overhead lights. Panel lights are on. Go ahead, set flaps to
Tow is
5.
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
2.
Hand signal will be on the right.
We can go to
see you next
RTO
time,
now.
and have a great flight.
Thank you very much. And then we're about to call for taxi. They said hold short at looks like taxiway Mike. Taxiway Hotel. Let's go ahead and bring that back up. Alright, so good evening, Tower. This is American Airlines 1221, ready for taxi.
American 1221, Louisville Tower. Before I get you going, sir, for some reason the top altitude was cleared out of your PDC. The top altitude on that departure is going to be 5,000 feet.
Roger that, 5,000 feet.
And with that, runway 35 right, taxi via Hotel, November, Golf, Delta, cross runway 29er.
Alright, so taxi via Hotel, November, Golf, Delta, cross runway 29er. American 1221. And we do have information echo.
American 1221, roger, thank you.
Alright, so this looks like it could be a little bit confusing, but we'll manage. Alright, you told me to join VATSIM. Yes, I am on VATSIM. VATSIM is pretty cool. I highly recommend it. I can't honestly picture flying without it now. Okay, so Hotel November, Golf. Let's go ahead. Yes, George, I do remember you. I tend to stop by a lot of streamers. I give support where I can. Big, small, whatever. I am not judgmental when it comes to beginner streams or smaller streams or bigger streams. I just hope everybody can be friends in the end. Some people treat it.
52 Heavy, welcome back to the world.
Some people treat it like a competition. I do not.
Ramp 5.
Roger, you can exit to your right when you're able, then taxi to the ramp via Bravo.
Alright, Bravo to the ramp, UPS 52 Heavy.
Alright, so we're leaving hotel, we're going on to November now, and then we're going to make this left up here on Gulf. Let's go ahead, turn on flight directors, auto throttle can come on. LNAV, VNAV. We'll go +10, so 160 for the takeoff
And
speed.
UPS 52 Heavy, you're cleared across runway 29er at Bravo.
Alright, clear across 29er at Bravo, UPS 52 Heavy.
Yeah, when I first started out streaming, I was actually watching Jeff Favingo, you know, Flight Deck to Sim, and I got to thinking one day, after about a year of watching Jeff, I was like, well, you know, why don't I get into streaming? And then I started watching like Captain Rodolfo and a couple others, and then yeah, I got into streaming, and it's actually been pretty fun so far. So I hope anybody that does inspire into getting into streaming and then sharing the passion of, like, you know, virtual aviation, and maybe that leads into a career of actual aviation, I'm all for it. The only people I'm really judgmental for are the people who join streams to just be trolls, and, you know, I don't deal with assholes very well because I am one. But I want to thank everybody stopping by today. Christian, thanks for the like. Welcome back.
All right.
Approaching 29.
Good evening, Tower. UPS 9728 is on final for visual approach runway 35 left.
UPS 9728 Louisville Tower, wind 300 at 5, runway 35 left, clear to land.
Runway 35
Alright,
left, clear to
so
land,
now that I'm
UPS
on my
9728.
last taxiway, I'll go ahead and close out this. So we got we have a top out of 5,000 feet initially, and then we will go up to 350 expected after 10 minutes. So we'll just wait until then. We're already on tower frequency, so we don't need to worry about that. I do need to get, looks like, I don't know which center they're going to transition me to, but if I had to guess, maybe Memphis, because Indiana and Memphis are up right now, but since I'm heading south, I'm not sure. Is Aviation Pro VATSIM tutorial good? I don't think I'm familiar with it. VATSIM is like one of those things, once you get some lingo down, you just kind of got to jump into it and learn for yourself. That's what I did. I didn't stream VATSIM for a couple weeks, and basically I learned some of the lingo, what to say, just by listening to others, and at the end of the day, I kind of just did like a trial by fire and just threw myself live on streaming into VATSIM, and then yeah, you just learn from there, man. You will make mistakes, but trust me, man, you're not going to be the only one that makes mistakes live on air, especially talking to VATSIM. And if you make a mistake, they will explain it to you. So I mean, you just, like I said, you just kind of got to jump in and, you know, hope for the best and learn from your mistakes, because that's what I do. Ricky, thanks for the share. Thanks for the like. Welcome, Dion. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Alright, so we're making our way here to the end of runway 35,
American
right?
1221, RNAV to grips, runway 35 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to grip, clear for takeoff. American 1221. Let's go ahead and alright, so flaps down, auto brake is set.
Approaching 3-5 right.
RNAV is set. Gear is good. Spoiler is armed. And we are pretty much ready to take off, guys. Let's go ahead and do this.
On runway.
Alright, bring it
3,
up
5 right.
RPMs just a bit, and let's go ahead and test out that THR button. And we'll go ahead and turn on those landing lights. Good morning from Indonesia, my friends. Shout out to the Philippines as well. I know I got some viewers from there too. Alright, coming up on V1 and rotate. Alright, good good climb, positive rate. Let's go ahead and get gear up.
American 1221, contact Louisville approach 32.32, have a good night.
Contact Louisville approach. Good night. Alright, go ahead and
Yes, 9728, welcome back.
turn on that autopilot.
How are we going to
Continue our
ramp
climb.
5 for the Charlie gates?
GPS 28, taxi via Bravo Charlie.
Alright,
Bravo
so
Charlie,
we're good
UPS
there.
9728, thank you.
We're going to grips. Louisville approach. SDF 132. And just be comfortable with turning the radio while you're flying. You don't have to be in a rush. Just make sure you do it safely and you'll be fine. Louisville approach, this is American 1221 with you at 23,000 on the grips, hitting on the RNAV departure for the Fedra 5 to the Ohagi transition, and we're climbing to 5,000 feet.
American 1221, Louisville departure, good evening. Radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
Roger that, climb maintain 10,000, American 1221. Alright, so we can go ahead, put up one stage of flaps, climb up to 10,000. Can you send it to email instead? Let's see. Ron, I don't have your flight request. Like I said, you're...
At American 1221, just heads up in the future. When you check on what departure, you only need to call it the altitude you're at. I have the rest of your information on your flight script.
Roger that. Everybody's different. Thank you, though. American 1221. Alright, so gear is up. Checked. Flap can come all the way up now. Spoiler can go to unarmed. Well, I don't even know why that was back in the first place, because I'm pretty sure I double checked that to the armed position.
American 1221, you can contact Indy Center now, 119.55. Good night.
Contacting Indy Center. Thank you, American 1221. Alright, so Indy Center is 119, 550. Indianapolis Center, this is American 1221 with you at 5,000 feet, climbing 10,000.
American 1221, Indy Center, climb maintain, follow 350.
Climb maintain 350, American 1221. Alright, just like that, we are climbing to our cruising altitude. I do like when that happens. And,
Last aircraft going to center your unreadable send over text, please.
let's see, so I'll send it to Messenger. Yeah, man, so, sorry about that, Ron, your account, apparently there's some issue with your last account, and it blocked every bit of, messages that you sent me, so I'm not able to retrieve any of that information because it says that this user is not verified or something on every message that you sent me, so I can't see any of that information. I don't think I have it anywhere else. Archie Jesus, thank you for the like. Welcome to the channel. Hoang, thanks for the like. Welcome back. George, thanks for the share. Ricky, thanks for the share and the like. Where do I come from? I am from the U.S. I live on the East Coast in a state called Virginia. Alright, so we're good on APU. We can go ahead and turn that off now. APU gen can come off. Isolations can go back. And we're good to go. Let's do this stupid PA system. It's going to keep dinging unless you click that safety demonstration button. We can go ahead and hit that climb button. Which altitude? So we're crossing 10,000 feet now. We can go ahead and turn off those landing and taxi lights. For some reason, this knob blocks one of these taxi lights. It's very touchy in this little area right here. I don't know why. Alright, other than that, so I'll send it to Messenger. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. What do you come from? Yep. Already answered that. Raphael, thanks for the like. Welcome back, my friend. We are leaving Louisville. Let's look at these flight levels here. So we are still climbing, just at a slow pace. And there we go. Continuing to climb. Alright, so if you're new to VATSIM, it is actually a very easy process to get into. You just got to create the accounts and get used to speaking online. There's this thing called mic fright, and real pilots experience it every day, so don't be, ashamed if you get on here and then you just don't know what to say. Everything will be fine. Rex, thanks for the like. Welcome to the channel. Dennis, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I know you're going to like what you see, so stay tuned for the rest of my streams. I didn't stream much this weekend. I maybe streamed very late on Saturday night. Sunday I was going to stream, but yeah, it was just a different day for me. I posted about it on my timeline. Some of you guys saw what I was talking about. It's been different the past couple years, so I just needed a break this weekend, and I hope you guys could understand.
Indy Center, Brickyard 400, 6,200, climbing 10,000.
Appreciate you guys for understanding, though, and welcome back tonight. Glad you guys stopped by.
Climbing flight level 340, Brickyard 400.
And of course, I got my bourbon, so Buffalo Trace is my choice to go to. We're heading down to Orlando International tonight. I would try to stream more during the day, guys, but I have a day job and it's kind of impossible. But if I do stream, it'll probably be without a webcam, and don't expect a response right away. I'm just busy. I have a kid. I have an 8-month-old, and I work during the day, and it's a lot to take on. And then, you know, I know some of you would like me to stream during the day because it's easier for you guys to watch. It's just sometimes it's damn near impossible. I fly in Indonesia sometimes in this simulator, so make sure you catch those streams. I have many friends from the Philippines that like when I stream from the Philippines. Here we go, the 757 Flight Factor. Absolutely love this aircraft. I like Boeings in general. I have nothing against Airbuses, but I think it takes a little more skill to fly a Boeing. And I definitely think that the Flight Factor 767 and the 757 are awesome additions to anybody's virtual hangar. Awesome, awesome plane. I've had the 767 by Flight Factor for well over a year now. I just picked this up in the current sale that happened about a month ago, and I haven't looked back since. So J-Bads, if you're watching, my man, I think I figured it out when it comes to this THR button and taking off. So I tend to put the initial speed 10 plus the V2, and then I've noticed that if you don't pay attention right here, there will be a TO that you're supposed to see right here, and most of the time that is missing. So when you hit that THR button, it doesn't have any parameters to go by. So I've started clicking this takeoff go around button right here, and it puts that TO right in the space. And that seems to be working every time now.
Altimeter setting.
Alright, yep, need to go to standard. Let's see. 29er or 29er 2. We put that in the other side. And then when it comes to the ref, crap, let's see. Index, takeoff. Okay, so when it comes to this takeoff reference in the FMC, I don't mess with this thrust degrees right here. I don't put anything in it, and it seems to be working. So I've had zero issues with the takeoff sequence when it comes to hitting that THR button. For all you 737 fans, that's pretty much the N1 button, but for the bigger aircraft. Any more questions about any of my streams or any of the aircrafts that you have seen me fly? Just let me know. Daryl, I don't know how you pronounce it, but welcome. Thanks for the like.
Indy Center, good evening, Southern Air 2000, fly level 290, passing Dolly.
And we're just now coming above the clouds.
Southern Air 2000, Indy Center, Roger, send across Odabi intersection at maintain, follow 240.
Last night there was a big VATSIM, well no, Friday night. I think there was a big VATSIM,
Odabi intersection at maintain,
what is it called, event. I missed it.
Cross Odabi, flight level 240, Southern Air 2000.
There's another VATSIM event on Wednesday I'm going to try and make, since I am part of the Boston Virtual Air Traffic Control online thing. Yeah. So for stock clouds and ultra weather for XP, these don't really look that bad. I would love to use my X Enviro, but that thing just kills my performance of the machine, no matter what I do. Go ahead and get rid of that screen there. We don't need it anymore. Take a quick look at our above. Everything still looks like it is operating fine. I did not forget anything. And we are climbing.
Heavy Center, citation 757 Yankee, Echo with you.
Number 757 Yankee Echo Indy Center, roger.
Appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. We left out of Louisville, heading over to Miami, or not Miami. I go to Miami too much. We're heading to Orlando. Alright, let's go ahead and bring up our music icon. So I got this new green screen coming. Right now I have a cloth behind me. I'm going to have like this projector thing that you just pull down and, you know, it winds back up, because if you've seen my setup right now, it's not how I like it. It's kind of a hassle to have like a draping green screen behind you all the time. I did have it against my wall. Problem was it was so far away, it was the lights weren't picking up the green screen, and where my desk is just, it was a hassle. Alright, I will be back in just a second. Alright, appreciate the patience. Had to make a quick pit stop. Anyways, so we're at 27,000 feet going up to flight level 350. Thank you for joining the channel. Steven, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Hope you enjoy what you're watching. We're flying the Fight Factor 757, one of my absolute favorites. Now I have the...
370 center rudder.
Everything is well, Joseph. Thanks for asking. I really do appreciate that. Please fly WIMM to WIII. Yes, go ahead and join my Discord and put that flight request in there, or else I won't get it. I don't check my comments anymore because there's just so many of them. Nashville, thanks for the like. Welcome back. Shane, thanks for the like. Welcome back. Joseph, thanks for the like. Welcome back. Yuta, thanks for the like. Welcome. So, at the very beginning, I started doing...
Evening, Frontier Flight 1069, checking in with you, coming up on flight level 230.
I started doing flight requests out of the comments, but then I was losing track because it was just too hard to go back through the comments and figure out who requested what. That's why I created a Discord page. That Discord page has a specific flight request page separate from that. And yeah, just I request everybody to put all flight request in there, and that way it's easier for me to look at. I wanted to fly the 727 tonight.
American 1221, contact Atlanta Center now, 132.97, good day.
Contacting Atlanta Center, American 1221, thanks. Alright, so Atlanta is 132975. Atlanta Center, American 1221 with you from the north, heading to Orlando.
American 1221, Atlanta Center, welcome. Welcome to the party.
Oh yeah, it feels like one. Alright, yeah, so this weekend wasn't too bad. I actually, you know, my wife is a mother for the first time, so I was glad that I got to spend, you know, Mother's Day with my wife, but at the same time, I had the shadow of what happened a couple years back still clouding this holiday. But I do appreciate all the support that you guys reached out on my page and gave me. I really did like it. I really do appreciate it. It's just tough to lose somebody on a recognized holiday, because always when that comes around, that's all you associate it to.
125.7, we'll see you.
Jason, how are you doing? Welcome back. Thanks for the share. Appreciate it. We are flying the 757 down to Orlando. We just left St. Louis. Can we just go up to 35,000? Let's see if I can. I'm tired of climbing. I want to get in cruise mode. But I do appreciate all the support. I'm gonna do a couple flights this week. I'm supposed to be in class this week, but thank God that they make makeup videos. I'm gonna watch them, you know, somewhat during my work day tomorrow, so that way I can catch up. Because I definitely need to get back in the groove of streaming on my specified days. Because I'm having too many requests from you guys asking me to fly, so need to get back into it, because I know you guys enjoy watching the content that I put out, and I enjoy actually streaming, so there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Good evening, American 1025, flight level 400.
Mai, thanks for the like. Welcome to the channel.
725, Atlanta Center, squawk 2041. L214, same mountain number. Currently doing 0.75 right now.
725 Atlanta Center, squawk 2041.
Thanks for the share, Mai. Really do appreciate it. Welcome. Jason, how are you doing, my friend? J-Bads, if you're still there, man, we need to do the smart co-pilot for the 727. I'm kind of intimidated on doing that alone on VATSIM. That is one hell of an airplane to fly, especially when it comes in and landing it.
725, radar contact, 27 west, the Bears Mountain BOR, flight level 400, same Mach number.
Say what? Sorry, American 725.
American 725, same Mach number.
Alright, we can go ahead and turn off the...
4831.
not smoking, but the seatbelts.
American 725, maintain that or greater if possible.
It's crazy when you fly in an older airplane and you can still see the cigarette remnants in the ashtrays.
Delta 1178, leave my airspace to the south. Jacksonville Center offline, radar service terminated. Free exchange advisory approved. We'll see you.
No, I have not updated my 319 or 321.
Delta 951, leave my airspace to the south. Jacksonville
I keep
offline,
forgetting
radar
to do
service
so.
terminated. Free exchange advisory
I
approved.
definitely need to do it though. Alright. We just reached our cruising altitude. Let's go ahead and do our PA announcement. Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now...
I really wish the creators of the Zebo would make maybe like a 747 or
You may now turn on your electronic devices, such as...
I don't know. What would be another cool aircraft to fly? 737 is absolutely awesome. I will give them that. Jelani, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome, my friends. Ung, thanks for the follow. Welcome as well. See, I was trying to think of other aircraft that I really want to fly. There is one that is being created by, I think it's Just Flight, but it's for P3D. I really wish it was coming to X-Plane. Cauldron, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome all the way from the YouTube atmosphere. Guys, if you didn't know, I do stream live to YouTube. If you prefer that route, go to my page, find my YouTube link in the links itself, and yeah, subscribe to my YouTube, or you could just go to YouTube and type in IT Fly Guy. I only have about, I think it's 20 some more people, and I can get my own URL. Yeah, my YouTube page is definitely growing a lot slower than my Facebook page, so I appreciate all the support you guys could give me on that page. That way I can get to that magical 100 level and get my my URL custom. So I did download this. I was happy to finally figure this out.
Delta 224, welcome to Charlotte. Exit right when able, contact ground point honor.
You just woke up, my man. That's awesome, man. I wish I could wake up late. What would you even escort me in? The thing is, if that CSL doesn't exist, you would basically look like a jet that, you know, I don't know. Jocks, thanks for the subscription, my man, on the YouTube side. Really do appreciate it. Vincent, welcome back. Thanks for the like. Emra, thanks for the like. If you want to watch from both, that's up to you, but hopefully it's not killing your internet streaming. But I do appreciate the support. There is about a 20-second lag between my live stream and what you'll see on like YouTube or Facebook. Shandon, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Jesus, thanks for the like. Welcome back. Minyi, thanks for the like. Alright, so we're cruising at 35,000 feet, heading down to Orlando International. We'll get our flight plan in. Well, our runway, really. Let's go ahead and check out our flight plan real quick. I haven't really looked at that. Legs.
Center, good afternoon, or good evening rather, now. Delta 1959, heavy with you, flight level 120 for 140.
1959, Atlanta Center, climb maintain flight level 390.
390 for Delta 1959, heavy.
Target 725, cross Aussie at maintain 12000 at 250 knots, Atlanta altimeter 3016. Sorry, please say again for American 725. American 725, cross Aussie at maintain 12,000 at 250 knots, Atlanta altimeter 3016.
Escort me with the Spitfire, okay. Alright, I got you, my man. Adrian, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate all the support.
Cross Aussie at 12, at flight level 120 and altimeter 3016.
KMCO weather, let's see, 090 at 3 knots, 10 statute miles, clear, 22 degrees, 09, dew point, altimeter 3010, remarks. Alright, we are good on the rest of that information. Appreciate that, Joseph. Where exactly are we at right now? Let me get an idea. We can close all this information. Completed that route. We don't need SDF at all. KMCO. Yep. So pretty much the same thing. We don't have ATIS yet for MCO because that will tell us our departing and arriving runways, but we're expected on the, let's see, arrival. Let me take a look real quick.
Central aircraft, Atlanta approach, correction, Atlanta Center will be closing in about 20 minutes.
Great! Thanks, Atlanta Center. We'll make it though. Let's take a look. So we're flying on the Piglet 6 that is acting, and we're expecting 36 right. Let's go ahead and set that. Execute. Legs. let's take a look at that flight plan now. What the heck is that? Step. Yeah, it could change. I'm gonna check the ATIS when we get closer. That looks a little crazy to me. Let's see where we're at though. Fantastic, where are you at? American 1221. Alright, so we're almost above Atlanta. And it looks like our coverage down in Florida has gone away. Great. That was the whole point of picking this flight. Oh well, we'll just make the best of it and go with the flow. 10 o'clock. We're expecting to land here in another 45 minutes. I may... Captain Reynolds, how are you doing, my friend? Do you have another leg? I might do another flight. I'm not promising anything. It just depends how late it is when we get to our next destination. I could do a leg possibly from like San Francisco down to San Diego, maybe in an Airbus or something. We'll see what happens, because that is the only other area in the US right now that's really active on VATSIM. Thanks for stopping by, Captain Reynolds. I was watching you a little bit this past weekend while spending some time with family. Paulo, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Mohammed, thanks for the like. Welcome back. Adrian, if I didn't tell you, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Pretty quiet on the Atlanta Center right now. That sucks. Beta issues. Oh, it sounds like you may have made the switch to Vulkan. Is that correct? Joshua, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Hope you like what you're watching. I would like to do a 727 flight. I don't know if you guys were listening to me earlier. Yathesh, thanks for the comment. Nice to see you too, my friend. Welcome back to the channel. Dexter, thanks for the like. Welcome back.
Delta 1959, heavy radio check, please.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear, 555. Thank you, sir. Just quick change of hardware here, just making sure you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until, I think I'm absolutely gonna just wait until Vulkan makes it to full release before I make the switch. The last time I tried it was crashing me straight to desktop, and I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm not going to do that. And it happened while I was live streaming, so that was another reason. It crashed twice while I was live streaming. That was another reason why I stopped using it. Wasn't fair to my viewers to constantly have a crashing stream, so that was the end of that, my friend. So 35,000 feet, clear skies. Yeah, I like to switch it up. I don't actually have a cargo version of the 757. I didn't think it was necessary because I have the 767 cargo version. But I will eventually purchase it, just not right now. I kind of like just having a passenger variant. It seems to be suiting me very well. 757-200, I've flown on it many times in real life. Delta uses it pretty heavily, and all around it's a very good aircraft. So I have 737, you know, I can do passenger in the 737, I can do passenger or cargo in the 737, I can do cargo in the 767, I can do cargo in the 747. It's just nice to have a cargo variant, or not a cargo variant for a change. But I will eventually upgrade it to the extended version of this one. So just keep an eye out. It won't be right now. It'll be eventually, just not right now. So I found this handy dandy little plug-in here. It's a, you know, Lua script that you can put in, and you can adjust all your volumes from the live flight sim and not have to go in the menu and break the stream and everything else like that. So that's nice. I'm glad I found that. Actually, I was watching a stream from what is that individual? It's gonna irritate me now that I can't think about it. V1 Simulation. So I was watching V1 Simulations, and he has that. And yeah. They let me know of what it was called because I was trying to figure it out forever, because it was irritating that I couldn't adjust my volume without leaving this portion. And if any of you guys watch Captain Infinite, he has agreed to do a live flight stream with me. So we will be setting that up soon. I have a live flight stream that I want to do with Captain Reynolds, hopefully, and J-Bad. I'd like to do a live stream with you as well.
Papa Center, good evening. Delta 815 Heavy pass reaching 1 per 1,000.
I was going to do a live stream with Captain Rodolfo at one point in time, but I let 8A Simulations take the lead on that one.
Center, FedEx 1575 Heavy, good evening, level 270.
But yeah, that's the nice thing about streaming, guys. Once you become a streamer, the other streamers like to become your friends.
Ident, FedEx 1575 Heavy.
Aaron Lewis, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. David, thanks for the follow.
Radar contact.
Manny, thanks for the follow. Everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, 23 to maintain flight level 330.
330, pretty high, 23.
So, my application is done and finished for the flight school. I just have to make the decision whether or not I'm going to do it. Because on one hand, I would absolutely love to do it. On the other hand,
Center, American 1811 with you, flight level 390, about 40 southwest of Dublin, with Yankee.
I'm potentially looking at $60,000 of debt to go do this.
2056, American 1811.
But on one hand, I know I'll regret it by not doing it. On the other hand, I'm just trying to think financially smart of how to do things. And I don't know, $60,000, that's a lot of money to me. But I mean, I guess people do crazier stuff and go out and buy, like,
725 contact approach 125.
you know, $70,000 and $80,000 cars and stuff.
Contact approach on 125.
I don't know.
American.
All it is just student debt, I guess. Yeah, so that's basically it's all gonna be student debt pretty much if I decide to do it, because right now I don't have that kind of cash to just, hey, here's $60,000 or $50,000, you know. I have a family support, I got a house payment, you know. It's a lot of other stuff coming out of my bill flow. Fortunately, I'm essentially debt free. Besides a mortgage, so that is good.
2-3 Lima airspace to the east, Washington Center offline, radar service terminated for exchange, but for your time to flight.
Alright, Unicom, P923, we'll see.
I don't know, it's a big decision. My only thing is it's definitely going to take away from streaming, it's definitely going to take away from family time. It's a bigger commitment than just actually doing the school, like, my family has to be committed to it. I have to be committed to it. I have to not only set aside time for my regular job, but also for flight school. It's a big heavy. Like I said, it's a lot to consider when making this decision. And thank goodness I have about 2 months to make a decision, because at the end of June. If I decide to do it, I will be.
Contact line approach 125.7. You have a great night.
I will be doing flight training if I do decide to do it. And the good thing is about having a streaming channel is I'm going to record the progress. So you guys, if you like seeing training aviation videos, I'm going to take a GoPro and then post the video afterwards, so you guys get to see what it's like to be, you know, trained in flight. Alright, let's check out and see what our top descent is.
305 Bravo Golf, we're just wondering if you could confirm vectors for us for direct Harris VOR. We're not picking it up yet.
305 Bravo Golf Atlanta Center, would you like to fly following?
I mean, if you get an option, that's alright. We just wanted to confirm the vectors that we are direct Harris VOR.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take everything into consideration when making this decision. But the good news is I'm already accepted. I've already got a good idea of how the program works. I've already talked to other pilots that are in the program. And when you get close to 1,000 hours, you can pretty much take a partnership with, you know, an airline. Granted, it's probably going to take about 2 to 3 years to get to that 1,000-hour time frame. But the sooner I can do it, the sooner I can get into an aircraft. And my plan right now, if I do become a commercial pilot, I will probably be going the cargo variant of commercial flying, because it's a lot more lenient when it comes to gaining hours, I believe. And yeah, I don't think I really want to deal with the hassle of doing passenger flights. Maybe later on, if I want to get out of the commercial space, I'll do more stuff like, you know,
FedEx 1575 Heavy
Stevo 1 Canevo does and stuff like that. But as of right now, I think I would really enjoy doing the cargo flights. And I do have a cargo hub local to where I live at, so
FedEx 1575 Heavy's cleared to Atlanta via direct Hobbit for the Hobbit 2 arrival. Maintain flight level 270. Have a descent just shortly.
Alright, direct Hobbit for the Hobbit 2 arrival, maintain 270, FedEx 1575 Heavy.
And then FedEx 1575 Heavy, whenever you're ready and set up, you can descend via the Hobbit 2 arrival, the altimeter 3018.
Alright, 3018 and Wilco, FedEx 1575 Heavy.
glad that there is some ATC on.
Delta 1959 Lima airspace to the north. Indianapolis Center offline radar service terminated. Free change advisory for April soon.
Ferguson change approved already gonna come on 132.8. You have a good night. Stay healthy. Wash your hands.
You too, soon.
Thank you, sir.
He said wash his hands. I thought he said wash his ass. I was like, what is going on here, guys? So guys, I don't know if you've seen it, but it looks like Honeycomb has come out with a throttle add-on for the Airbuses. That is interesting. Let's see. I'm
Southern American 1811 already.
I'm gonna post it into the Flight Simulator Network, so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Backer 2, landing north.
And if you're not a part of the Flight Simulator Network, go to my regular IT Fly Guy Facebook page, find the link for the Flight Simulator Network, and that's where I'll be posting all news. Others can post videos or questions or any other information that pertains to the aviation or virtual aviation world. I'm not going to be an admin that just deletes random crap that, you know, is still related. If you can relate it somehow to virtual aviation, I'm not going to be the ass to delete everything that somebody posts. So that is one thing that I do like having access to, because there's always a controversy on some of these X-Plane pages where an admin will delete some content and clearly it relates to X-Plane. I don't know. That is my soapbox, and I will get back off of it. Yeah, so I have the Honeycomb Alpha, which is this thing right here. The Honeycomb Bravo is the throttle quadrant that is coming out here in the next couple months, and the throttle quadrant will come with the ability to pilot 4 engines. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Google and type in Honeycomb Bravo. It is one of the best things coming out for flight sim I can think of, because there's just so many saturated like controls for flight simming right now, and I would say at least 85% of them are just not that great. But I absolutely love my Honeycomb products, and I can only imagine that the throttle quadrant that's coming out is just going to be the top grade A stuff that I'm already have with this thing. I do love my Thrustmaster products. If you're looking at low end to medium budget, Thrustmaster does have some good options for you. But if you want to get more, you know, expensive feeling, but not, you know, breaking the bank, Honeycomb is the way to go. It's probably going to be, I think it's going to be around 250.
FedEx 1575.
But for what you're getting, I think it's going to be, a great investment. I'm going to have many hours using it, just like I have many hours using this. You got to break down the value of things. So if you use this throttle quadrant for 600 hours plus, and I'm streaming with it live right now, you guys ask questions about it, I will invest in it, okay? I'm not going to invest in every cheap product that comes out, but I will invest in stuff that I know has a good reputation behind it, and I know I'll get the benefit of spending my hard-earned money on. And me streaming and showing you that this stuff actually works and it's a good product, and if you guys decide to purchase it after that, then my job is done. You know, I try not to be biased against products. I have used products. Some do feel cheap, some don't. But everybody's got a different budget. My budget will support a $250 device to purchase. See, that includes the pedal. No, it does not. So when it comes to Honeycomb, because they bring out a different product every now and then, nothing is ever a package combo. I already have the Thrustmaster T6000 or T16000 pedals. And I have no issue with it. Some people complain because they're too close to each other and they kind of like, you know, they're not as fluid as like some other pedals. But I got the Thrustmaster T16000 joystick, the throttle, and the rudder system all for less than $120, brand new. For somebody starting out in flight sim gear, that is not expensive at all. So, if you're asking about the throttle quadrant, I have the Thrustmaster T16000. I know you can't see it that much, but yeah, that one right there. The only downside is it's more geared towards fighter jets and left-handed throttles. Most, you know, like most fighter jets, that is the only downside. It's not ambidextrous. You know, this is ambidextrous right here. The throttle quadrant that's coming out.
1221, leave my space to the south. Jack Center's offline. Reader service terminated. For exchange advisory approved. Enjoy your night.
Hey, you enjoy your night too. Thanks for the service, man.
Marine 815, same to you. Jack's offline. Reader service terminated. For exchange advisory approved. We'll see you.
Alright, so we'll go to 122. 800. I thought I'd change this. Maybe not. Alright, let me try and save that again. Alright, 122, 800. Go to the Unicom frequency. It's good enough. Alright, so yeah, that's my input when it comes to controls. I've had the Thrustmaster Warthog, whatever it's called, HOTAS, just the joystick. I never had the throttle system. I was going to invest in it, but honestly I fly more general aviation now and commercial, that investing in a $500 joystick and a $500 throttle system, or you know, $300 or $400 throttle system, it just was not lucrative for me compared to what I was using it for. Now when I play DCS and stuff like that, yes, I have this joystick and all it takes is just a USB unplug and plug in from, you know, one device to the other, and guess what? I'm still happy playing DCS. The only benefit of getting an actual more expensive joystick like the Thrustmaster Warthog or something like that is you have the added buttons. You know, you can mimic the actual airplane itself. Yeah, actually, I do like flying. I do like flying helicopters. Don't get me wrong. I love flying helicopters in DCS. I really wish they would bring a Black Hawk. I would absolutely love flying that aircraft. I would fly the rotors off that aircraft per se if they would just bring that to DCS. But yeah, what can you do? I play X-Plane because it's very friendly. It streams well. Yeah. Danielle, thanks for the like and follow. Welcome. Singh, thanks for the like. David, thanks for the like. Ahmed, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel, my friend. I know I seen descent on here, so we are going to descend here in another 105 miles. Let's take a look at that flight plan one more time. Legs, flight plan. Oh wow, that thing looks like crap. Wait, is that my current waypoint? Wow, it did not transition me well at all. Let me bring up my sim brief real quick. So it's supposed to be Piglet 6 transition to ILS 36 right. Let's try that again. Legs. Wow. I hate how this happens. Alright, so let's see if I can... That looks like a mess. I ain't never seen one. Okay. So it's supposed to be to OTK in the first place. Top of descent, Piglet. So having the vectors. Let's try that. Alright, why couldn't I just do that beforehand? Okay. Top of descent, 91 miles. Thank God I looked at that, because that could have been a messed up flight plan. Let's go back. Just double check. Always like double checking. Alright, step, 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 step. And good. And then that will bring us to our holding pattern. Great. Now that we are back on track, and I caught a error that I have no idea why my flight plan just got deleted, but it did. Maybe I need to go back through and just look at that. And I will. Sometimes I go back and review. Yes, it is good to have backup joysticks as well, so if you guys want a beginner joystick series, I highly recommend. Most of the time you can find it for less than $120, which I did. Is I got the Thrustmaster T16000 joystick, throttle, and the rudder pedals all together as a package for like $120. So that's a good initial investment. If you continue to stay with the flight aviation stuff, then you can decide whether or not you want to upgrade. I was doing a lot of GA and commercial. That's why I picked the Honeycomb, and that's why I'm getting the Bravo when it comes out. All right. So for everybody joining, thanks for stopping by the page. I really do appreciate it. We left Louisville earlier. We're heading down to Orlando. Thank goodness we spent most of the time on VATSIM. Most of VATSIM just signed off going down when I picked this flight plan. All these areas did have VATSIM live. It seems to always happen to me. I'll probably go to the West Coast after this. Well, it's only 10:30 right now, local time. I may have time to do another flight after this. I'll go ahead when I get on the ground. I'll make that decision. So, did you try an orientation flight with the school there in East Coast? Some school offers a 30-minute flight. So yes, the orientation flight in my local area was an hour, and it was in a 172, and they try to sell you on the school. Of course, all of them should, but yeah, they were really friendly. Good. It's an interesting time, and that should, well, I mean, I'm not saying that flight alone will tell you whether or not. You could have a scary experience, and that could just kill the whole experience for you, and you never want to get back into a small aviation aircraft. It just depends. But I've been in worse scenarios, so. Let's check our Avitab real quick. MCO. Let's go ahead and bring up our arrivals. We are doing the Piglet 6. Progress. Descending in 54 miles. Go back, pull up our approach. We're doing ILS 36 right. Flight plan, yep, 36 right. OTK transition, Piglet 6. Alright, so got all the information I need. Our frequency for the ILS is 110.7, and we have a course of 005. Alright, so that's in. That'll pick up once we get on that localizer. I'll turn on that localizer when we get into that 90-degree time frame of the runway. I think you have to be at 90 degrees or better. In an Airbus, I think it's around 120 degrees or better. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I heard about an Airbus on a training website. I can't remember. Alright, so this is where we're at. Go ahead and verify some altitudes here on the legs. Matata. Expect 250. So we need to go. Alright, well, we need to start our descent. I think it was, hold over, send now. Alright, so. Alright, we'll provide a little bit of drag there. So, Hakuna... I get what they're doing. Okay, so that thing is Hakuna Matata. That's pretty cool right there. Doing some Lion King stuff. Alright, so we're supposed to be at 25,000 at Matata. Let's see, why doesn't it take it though? Let me try dash 250. Nope. I think we're out of the 3 degree maximum degree range for the VNAV. I think there is a maximum for this aircraft. I'm not 100% sure, but I know in a lot of general aviation aircraft, if you're outside of that VNAV descent maximum of 3 degrees or whatever, the VNAV won't take over. Okay, so we'll just try to make all the other altitudes there. We're at 33,500, so we should still be fine. Let's check and see if there's any piglets. It looks like we're expected to be at 11,000 there. Let's see if we can put that in. Okay, and then landing international south or north, 250 knots. We're landing to the north, or we're heading north, so we need to expect 280 knots. And then Rafiki, Tiger, and then we'll go from 280 knots down to that. Alright, so I was able to catch the routing misconfiguration, but I wasn't able to catch the altitude. It's all good though. We are still descending. Ahmed, thanks for the like. Welcome to the channel. Daniel, thanks for the like and follow. Welcome. If you're just now joining, we are descending to the Orlando International Airport. It's crazy you can see both sides of Florida when you're 30,000 feet up. What's your flight later for the West Coast? So I may do a San Francisco to San Diego. It just depends what time it is when I get on the ground in this aircraft. But I may be able to do another hour or so aircraft or flight. That's what I mean. Because it looks like when I looked at the VATSIM network, West Coast is pretty heavy right now. Live. Or I can do a flight from San Francisco to LAX. I don't think I've done that yet. Let me look at a flight plan here. New flight plan. Let's go Delta Airlines 1221. We'll fly KSFO to KLAX. And let's say we'll do the... Crap. I haven't updated the Airbuses yet, but we can try. Looks like it's about an hour flight. I think I can do that. So we're going to try to do San Francisco down to LAX. Michael, welcome back to the channel. Thanks. Ahmed, thanks. Welcome back. Jewel, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Michael, thanks for the like. Jude, thanks for the follow. Ahmed, thanks for the like as well. Fort Lauderdale, Addons just came up. Looks like Jack's Tower, Jack's Approach, Miami Center just came online. Hopefully that doesn't affect me. Let's check. No, it looks like I'm outside of all of it. Have a nice flight, Captain. Ulysses, thanks for the comment, my friend. We need to get up for that shared flight. Manually flying a commercial aircraft for an hour is not something I prefer. If it was like more of a general aviation and slower moving and you didn't have to, you know, flick so many damn buttons, then yeah, I would say do it, you know, all by hand commercial flight. But there's a reason why they put autopilots in there, to assist the pilot itself. I don't have a co-pilot, so I'm pretty much doing the job of two people when it comes to flying the bigger commercial aircraft. Alright, descending now. We're at 20,000 feet. Yeah, I know, right? No, I do not have the ATR aircraft. The closest thing to an ATR I have is the Dash 8. For a new person to the game with no flying experience, is this a good sim to have fun on? Absolutely, my friend. I've had a lot of enjoyment when it comes to this simulator. You can, I mean, the sky is the limit, you know, no puns intended. You can do anything you want. There's groups on VATSIM, which I'm currently flying on right now, which is the online, you know, ATC stuff. There's groups for, like, you know, if you just want to have fun and have aerobatics and stuff like that, there's groups for that online. You can join people and do that. There's military and, you know, cargo, like, groups. I mean, literally, you can do anything you want with this. This is you can make it fun or you can make it serious. The choice is yours. Alright, so we're below 18,000 feet. Let me go ahead and switch over to the transition. Already forgot what the ATIS information is. Let's go ahead and refresh that. 3008. There we go. Correct information. Let's go to progress, MCO. So when we get about 30 miles out from Orlando, we'll go ahead and let any area traffic know that we're inbound for 36 right. And when it comes to flight dynamics, X-Plane 11 is definitely one of the ones that have the, I would say, more realistic information about aircrafts and the way, you know, the flight dynamics and how the aircraft flies, because there are some out there that it's totally unrealistic. And for the most part, X-Plane 11 gives a good representation of how the aircrafts actually fly. Why am I increasing speed? I just hit. Sometimes this just irritates me. Let's try this. I guess the FMC is still in control. Wait, what the hell is going on? Thank goodness we have a hold at 11,000 feet. Totally don't know what the FMC was doing there. Let's see if it can hold. Trying to figure out what's going on. There we go. Alright. Now that that's working better. So Miami's a little bit off to the left over there. I think that's the actual airport somewhere over there. Anyways, about to come in for the landing now. According to the flight chart and the approach, we're going to descend down to 9,000. So the FMC just tries to do a good estimate of where you should be. Sometimes, unless there's a restriction, it doesn't exactly get to the altitude you want it to get to. But as of right now, we're pretty good. We're going to take this wave in, and then from wave in, we're going to turn directly into the correct runway. From this point, we're at 10,000 feet, so we need to be under 250. We'll go, yeah, we'll just keep it at 250. When we get closer to our turn towards the runway, we'll go ahead and decrease the speed. Go ahead and put landing lights on. Such a beautiful aircraft. I really do love flying this aircraft. Other than that, let's go ahead and arm spoilers. We can set auto brake to 3. – 9,000 feet. We are officially below 10,000 feet, so there we go. Let me take a look at the airport map just for a second. Set the elevation. Oh, that's right. I didn't actually get the airport map. Field elevation is 91. Alright, so that is set. We have made the left downwind. Let's go ahead and decrease speed. Start getting some flaps down. So first stage of flaps comes down under 240. There is the airport right there. We'll go ahead and assist with a little bit of spoiler, since we're still decreasing speed. Alright, so, almost there. Okay, let's make it a good one. That's what I'm trying. And let's go ahead and decrease just a tad bit more so we can get flaps 2 out, since airfield is in sight and we're going to be turning pretty shortly. And flaps 2 can come out, or flaps 5, whatever it's called. I get mixed up when it comes to Airbuses. And we'll bring it down to 200. MCO tower, if you would line up for 18 right and or an 18.7 information. Man, are you kidding me? So out of nowhere, Orlando Tower comes online and then requests me to line up on the other side of the damn field. Alright, I'm disconnecting. Want to come on at the last minute. I'm already in like the descent and turnaround phase. These freaking people. Anyways, 200. Man, I can't even believe that. That's freaking bullshit. Anyways, apologize for the language. I'm just like, I'm in the middle of the actual landing phase now, and they want me to go to the opposite side of the airfield because they decide to finally come online. Let's go ahead and hold at 5,000. What in the heck is this doing? Okay. Alright guys, I'm turning around and going to line up with 17 left and 17 right. Because apparently ATC wanted to come online as I'm like descending into 36 left, or 36 right I mean. Let's so we're just doing a little bit of vectoring around the airfield, don't mind me. Already had everything all set up. Let's see about going to... I honestly thought about not listening to this person and signing off of VATSIM, but... Orlando Tower, American 1221 with you. Go ahead, I'm turning around now and lining up with 17 left or right.
American 1221, roger, information echo is current.
Information echo is current, American 1221. Let's see, Avitab. Okay, so I was landing down here and coming up 36 right, but now I have to go back up here and go 17 left or right, so let's go ahead and... Alright, what the heck is dinging now?
Sir, the fasten seatbelt.
Okay. Fasten seatbelt to auto. There we go. So that is no good. That is fine. We'll go ahead and pull up the approach for 17 left and also 17 right.
Orlando Tower, American 2015, ready to taxi runway 18 right. American 2015, runway 18 right, taxi via Bravo 6, Charlie, Bravo 1, hold short 18 left. Taxi to runway 18 right via Bravo 6, Charlie, Bravo 1, hold short runway 18 left, American 2015.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Long, how are you doing, man?
Left one able.
Make a left one able, Delta 815 heavy.
Sacro looks like at Sacro we're at 6,000. Dalty is at 4,000, so we're good there. A little bit longer than I wanted to take landing here since I already had everything
Delta
perfect.
815, taxi to airside 4 via Echo, Echo 5, cross runway 18 left at Echo.
Echo 5, cross 18 left and Echo to airside 4. Delta 815 heavy. Echo 5, cross 18 left in Echo to airside 4, Delta 815.
So, hey man, I've been appreciating your streams with the ATR and everything, so I appreciate you stopping by this evening. Or day. I know it's daytime for you.
All aircraft, be advised, Orlando Tower will be unavailable for 10 minutes. Monitor Unicom 122.8. In 10 minutes, Orlando Tower will be back online. My apologies. Unicom 122.8, Orlando Tower offline for 10 minutes.
Are you kidding me? You just told me to turn around.
Delta 815 heavy, thank you for a great service.
No problem. Unicom 122.8. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye.
Oh man, these jack-offs. Alright, well, so you guys get to watch the little comedy skit that's going on right now. So it looks like I'm going to be landing, I'm going to land 17 right. 17 right's frequency is 111. 75. Final approach course of 185. How are you going to tell me to reroute my entire flight plan and then sign back off? It's just, oh god, this is comical. Orlando traffic, this is American 1221, right downwind for 17 right. Yeah, no kidding, right? Well, I have personally been on airplanes where they have literally driven around an airport for, you know, close to an hour sometimes, and it's just like, it is frustrating, but what's an extra, I guess, 15 minutes on this? They're probably looking at the airport like, didn't we just go past this? I thought we were landing. Trying to give myself a lot more leeway. Be a tour guide for us now. Okay, everybody, if you're looking out the right side of the wing here, you can see Orlando International somewhat. And if you're wondering what the hell is going on, your guess is as good as mine. I'm actually reading a book right now on how to become a pilot. So sit back and relax, and let's not try and crash. It's okay. It's just a little bit of vectoring, people. Alright, so we're at flaps 15. Let me go ahead and program that VREF in there for flaps 30. Legs arrival. Go ahead, set up for 17 right. Execute.
Orlando traffic, American 2015 and hold short runway 8 left, expect takeoff runway 18 right.
Alright, so I'm going to vector in now. I'll hit localizer. So I should pick up localizer here shortly. Go ahead, reset our altitude to 1,000 feet. Landing lights are on. Spoilers are armed.
Orlando traffic, American 2015 at runway 8 right, hold short, ready to take off.
Captain Drew, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel.
Orlando traffic, American 2015, line up and runway 18 right.
Amen, 17 left, or 17 right. Alright, so let's go ahead, turn a heading in here. Let's go 100. See if that localizer picks up. I'll go ahead and bring down speed a little bit more.
Orlando traffic, American 2015, take off rolling, runway 18 right.
Go ahead and put flaps 20 out. Flaps 25 can come out now. We're about lined up. Hope everything is good with you. I got to go sadly, but since it's getting late, I will definitely subscribe. Hey, appreciate it, Captain Drew. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry you can't see the enjoyment of flying on VATSIM right now. Alright. Picked up localizer. And Orlando traffic of American 1221 turning final for 17 right on final now. And gear can come down. And final is 162. American 1221 turning final for 17 right. Alright, gear down. Let's go speed. I don't know what's going on with this for some reason it's not allowing me to turn off the VNav and the speed. I would like to let's see, VREF is 129. Alright, gear down, spoilers arm, landing lights on, altimeter set. And here we go.
American 1221 1050 at 3 runway 17 right, clear to land.
17 right, clear to land, American 1221. Alright, let me get back on. Flight path here. Alright, there we go.
Approaching 17 right.
Minimums.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
100.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
40. 30.
Glide slope.
20. 10.
Alright, so let's go ahead and slow down here. We'll pull off the...
American 1220, welcome to Orlando, make a right when able.
Right when able, American 1221. Alright. Go to... off. Zulu, thanks for the follow, welcome. Thara, thanks for the like. Joel, thanks for the like. Alright, so we're pulling off here. Landing lights can come off.
Alright.
American 1221, clear of 17 right.
American 1221, runway taxi to airside 3 via Hotel Foxtrot Echo 2.
Taxi via Hotel Foxtrot Echo 2, American 1221. Actually, anyways, that little butthead. Okay, flaps up. Let's go ahead and check out that replay mode. Alright, hope everything is good. See, nice work. Those flares can be tricky in a long craft due to tail strikes, but nice on the VATSIM. See you later, man. Hey, Captain Reynolds, thanks for stopping by, man. I always enjoy watching your streams as well. Sometimes I don't comment in them because I'm working and other stuff like that, but I do watch them. So we'll go ahead and I'm pretty much using my manual throttles here because for some reason this aircraft sometimes has issues when it comes to throttles and such like that, but as long as you can work through it, everything will be good. So that was pretty gentle, guys. I do like that. Nice little landing there. Thanks for the like. Welcome to the channel. What are you flying, the B777? No. This is the B752. Oh, why is it all the way over here for a tower? That is not the tower I want. So unfortunately, guys, I would love to do another flight. That ending definitely took a lot longer than I wanted. I do have to get up early and work, unfortunately, so this will be the only flight for the night. Catch me again tomorrow night. I do plan on flying. I do need to make up for a couple flights from this past weekend. So tune in, follow my page, subscribe to the YouTube found in the links, or just search me on YouTube, IT Fly Guy. If you want to submit flight requests, hit up my Discord. You can find my Discord page in my current Facebook page right now. And I will be back on tomorrow night. I'll do a couple more replays here just so you guys can see that landing. As some of my favorite parts of the flight stream is the actual landing. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I try to answer any and all questions within reason. Seems like we had a good turnout tonight. I do appreciate everybody stopping by. If you hit that follow button, you will be notified the next time I go live if you hit that notification, that alert icon to say. Let's go ahead and do one more from the captain spot.
Glide slow. 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 Glide slow.
And these Boeings, it's like air ride suspension. You land an those Airbuses, man. It's like you straight landing on metal and wheels. That's it. There ain't no damn suspension in an Airbus. All right, let's do one more from the threshold, and we'll call it a night. See. Man, awesome guys. Really do appreciate everybody stopping by. Tomorrow night, I don't know what I'll be flying, so I'll make that decision somewhat closer to the time. Anyways, I do appreciate everybody stopping by. Go ahead and hit that follow button if you like the content you saw tonight, and I really do wish everybody have a safe and good day or good night,